Mina, how does this Dolphins offense need to evolve with Tua back at quarterback?
First of all, we're so glad to see Tua back.
Yes.
Glad to hear that he is getting better. So I think back to kind of when they were struggling a little bit before he got injured and some of the problems. I wouldn't put it on Mike McDaniel and the scheme. To me, just watching them, a huge issue was the run blocking. They've got a couple of free agents on the offensive line. Greg Little and Brandon Shell. Teron Armstead, when he's in, is amazing, but he's had injuries. To me, it reinforces the need to improve the offensive line this offseason. That is job number one for this Miami offense. One, to protect Tua better, but also so you can run the football better.
Deep down in her heart, she's 320. She's 6'4", 320.
Let you
and she want to play double
that.
teams.
Yeah, I think deep down in your heart, you're 322.
Aren't we all? You eating that chicken parm last night, you were 350. Go ahead, Dan.
Stupid.
By the way, don't let him take y'all to no restaurants. We'll get
so
to that
good.
later. Go ahead.
Is that me? I agree with Mina. I think the aspect is this. When this team had to drive the football field, they couldn't. You know, like when they had to be methodical and efficient and go on long drives and control the football. And when defenses, we have these conversations all the time. We are not going to allow you to be the big play, chunk play-oriented passing game. Easier said than done. But when teams force them to do that, they struggled with that a little bit. That's attached to the run game. It's also a little bit more attached to an efficient passing game as well. So they've got to figure, now that they have a season just about of tape with Tua and Mike McDaniel together and how all these pieces fit, teams are going to be very much so focused on, we're not going to give them that stuff. We're going to force them to play the style that we want. If they don't find ways to be more methodical and the ability to drive the field over the course of 4 quarters, this offense is going to be good. It's just not going to be like playoff caliber type style.
So that's the offense. What about the defense? What's the impact of Fangio going there?
I absolutely love it. I mean, Mina talked about it yesterday, and what Fangio is going to do is not allow you to have explosive plays. That's his MO. Like, he's going to keep top down and play well. That's why you usually see safeties and interior defensive linemen play well for him. He understands how you want to make offenses go. It's like what you said, Dio. He wants you to be methodical because the mistake will come. Vic Fangio is a perfect hire. And not only that, the experience of being a head coach as well, with a young Mike McDaniel in that position as well.
They also don't give you completions. You know, I think there's
no
different.
free.
Like, you can force me to play methodical and give soft zone and I have to dink and dunk. He does it by also forcing you, while also forcing you to take very difficult short completions.